Welcome back, and thank you for joining the latest episode of the Professionally Evil Fundamentals. Today, what we're going to talk about are HTTP status codes. I've mentioned them before in other videos. You'll hear about them again, and I thought it was a good time to just run through what those status codes are. This slide is actually from the Professionally Evil Web App Pen Testing 101 class. It's a 6-day class that's been completely open sourced. So I thought, why not? Let's use it as the background. So the status codes, many people will refer to them as error codes, and that's actually not accurate. And the reason I'm a little pedantic about it is that when we refer to them as error codes, we assume that we only get them when there's an error. And that's not true. They're status codes, and they're basically the server's way of saying, hey, I processed your request, and this is what I need you to do next, or this is what happened, or this is the result, or what have you. As you notice, there are 5 classes of status codes, or categories. They're all 3 digits. The 100s are informational, the 200s are success messages, 300s are a form of redirection, and then the 400 and 500 ones are the actual error codes. 400 is a client correctable error, and a 500 is a server error. So something happened, and the application, the server doesn't know what to do, and so it just errored out. So with 100s, the only one that I've, in all my years of pen testing, have ever had to pay attention to is the 101, the switching protocols. WebSockets, which is a protocol that we may dig into in one of these videos. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. Let me know if you'd like to. But it basically is you ask for something in HTTP, and we would like you to switch over to WebSockets, and so you get a 101 status message. 200 is probably the most commonly known error status code. See, even I call them error codes every once in a while. Basically, you asked for something, I've given you something back. There's no promise it's what you asked for, though. As a matter of fact, in many applications, if you ask for something and the application doesn't know what to do with it, it will respond with a default page of some type and return a 200 status. 300 category are redirections. Hey, to get to that, go over here. You'll see that with like 302s for a redirection to a login page, or 304s. Hey, the server is basically saying this has not been modified since the last time you asked for it. Use the copy you already have, the cached copy. 400s are the ones that throw off a lot of people. They are client correctable errors. The reason they throw off people is 404. 404 is a file not found. Hey, you asked for something, I don't have it, right? The reason we call them client correctable errors is that as the client, you could actually fix the request to see if it would work. So, for example, with unauthorized, hey, log in, you'll be authorized, maybe. The file not found is the one that many people will be like, no, I clicked the link on the menu and it went to this page. So that's not client correctable. Actually, it is. When I build web pages, for some reason, I always give the extension HMTL instead of HTML when I write links. Well, if you are clicking through a website I've built and you see a link that goes to HTML, correct it, right? 500 status codes are an error the server, the application could not recover from. Hey, I tried to process this and I died. As a pen tester, many times those are interesting, right? Hey, I broke the application. Let me see if I can break it in a way I like, that I can control. Or they could be something as simple, we see quite often, bad gateway, right? I've asked for something, the application has to go somewhere else to get it. We'll see this in CDNs quite often, and it's not able to get back to that back-end system, and so you'll get a bad gateway error. Those are the status codes, and as you dig into testing and web applications and mobile apps, recognizing what the status code is telling you is quite often a critical skill, especially when you start fuzzing, which is a topic we'll dig into later. So, thank you very much for your time. I hope this was useful. Let us know if you have any feedback or questions. As always, we're available in the Professional Evo Slack team. Thank you.